So I've gone ahead and put the kit back on. Do you know why? It's because, of course, Grimsby Town do play at the time of recording this tonight against Salford. I will be going to that game. I'm very pumped for it, as today we jump straight back into this season, which we find ourselves doing extremely well in. A very good position. Not many games to go today. That's actually a surprise. We've only got 6 to get through, or maybe we try and squeeze out a little bit more. But I am hoping for the correct results in all of them, because I really do have good faith that we're going to kick on and get where we want to be. Yes, people, episode number 4 now of season number 11. Extremely good going at the moment, as I'm going to show you the games this time before I show you the league. Switching things up because we have some vital ones. We have Arsenal, Chelsea and Manchester City all in the same month before West Ham United, Aston Villa and Tottenham Hotspur. Now, might get on to Leicester and Nottingham Forest. Saved 6 games for the last episode, which is decent. We'll get a round up in that one because you can see the league position. We need to take every single game very, very crucially. We are 9 points off top of the league in 2nd position. Yes, we're just hanging on as it's Leicester with us, Spurs as well, Manchester City, United and Liverpool and Arsenal all nowhere to be seen. As Arsenal, who we do play next, sitting 15th in the table. That is horrific. Man United we don't play today, but they're not too good. I mean, we do play City and Chelsea. I think the starting one against Arsenal's probably simmed, or should I say highlights. I don't think I'm going to risk a sim maybe in this episode. And actually, I'm saying all this about games not being left. There we go. I forgot about the FA Cup. That's been threaded into next month. I do want to try and get a good cup run going, as we've got a very solid team at the moment. Of course, we signed Hanko and... who was the other one? Gura, that was it. We signed Gura as well. We've got a very solid team. I think next season, maybe another centre-back in midfield, and we are set to really compete for the Prem. Although we are doing it already, and hopefully Arsenal, if we can get something against them, shows that we really are a big club now. I'd say it all depends on what happens at the Emirates here. On a rainy day in London, it's going to be a difficult one. Despite Arsenal's league position, I never think it's going to be easy, as we're going to whip one into the near post. Ponce was almost there. They've headed it away. Still, we'll try and keep it alive. It's gone into Brahim. I think there was a man down there, but Bamba to the side of him. Paulo Bernardo to take a shot on. Still, we may have a chance here if Brahim can get that ball across into Lucas Ponce. He's got the pace on the defenders. Ponce, it's saved. That's a poor shot, as now Arsenal do have a chance. Of course, they've still got a solid squad despite being down there, but we've got to try and stop them coming forward. Kozlowski's the danger man, as Kozi Adobe now on to Benaya, who can't get his shot off. Still, though, a corner kick for the Gunners, which is going to be whipped in from Knauf. Can we get the header away? Ballard does, only as far as Logan Sutton. Onto Herman with a curler. But yet again, another corner. They're going to go short. We're in the 80th minute now. Maybe we don't get a highlight for ourselves again. It's going to be last chance territory. We're going to give it with Gura into Zenta. That's round the corner into Bamba. He's had it stolen off him by Kalulu. And we actually do get another chance. What is with it? Gifting us these. Ruben Neves. Highlights been nice to us so far, but we've lost the ball. We deserve a draw. Deserve a draw. We've not been good enough. And to be fair, I'm quite disappointed with a draw against Arsenal. Just seemed we weren't on top of us game, and it's proven so. Now we've got to play a little bit of Chelsea catch-up, as how's the best way to do it, and play them themselves. They did, of course, pick up the points, which takes the gap to 11. I mean, realistically, we're not in a title fight. To be fair, it's just the draws that have just tipped us over. We've only lost 5 games in the league all season, so if we win this one, it goes towards 8 points, but that's a lot with, I'd say, 10 games left. And a cup run going, of course. That makes it difficult. And we will be playing these, of course, as Fabian Aguilar cleared to come back into training. He won't be in the squad. Him and Alcani, only 81 rated now. Tommy Conway's took over when he was dropped out of the team. He's trained to try and get back in it, which is good from him. Bernardo's still in there, as Ferrari's trying to catch up Ballard on stats. When the head-to-head, actually, Ferrari's got a lot better. Maybe we drop the captain of the moment, Ballard, and we try Ferrari for the pace. Hanko gone down rating, but still his stats going up. Don't get that. Ruben Neves has the armband. Let's go to Chelsea. Or actually, they come to us, as look at this. The streets are filled. Our fans are still faithful. They're all believers, as we are actually at home here against what's going to be a solid Chelsea team. Likes of Tomori still in the defence. He's like 91 rated. Gakpo's the captain with Osimhen, Elise and Kunku and Havertz Havertz. How attacking do you want to be? Even caught a glimpse of Emil Smith-Rowe on the bench. They've got him from the rivals who are struggling as Lucas Ponce is offside. Wouldn't be a Chelsea game without Lucas Ponce being offside to start off with. Hincapie's ended up at Chelsea now, and Nkunku trying a dipper. Trying one there as Ruben Neves has the ball at his feet. Down the line into Brahim. He's going to cut one back into Ponce, ready to volley. Just couldn't get it to drop to us as Victor Osimhen. That's to the side. Cody Gakpo strikes the inside of the post. Mikel with the ball here. Drops it into Ferrari. He's had a solid game back in this team. You can see it's a top of the league clash. Bit conserved from either side. However, Tom Bloxham still making runs. If he's got the better of Tomori, which he does, it's a brilliant chance, which he has squandered. That's it. We should be leading as Ponce with a good ball through to Brahim. Does he take one on here? He tries it. And why not? Why not just test your luck? As here is Lucas Ponce running down this wing. That's a brilliant ball in. Oh, and it's wide. Just before half-time, Brahim with a big chance. That one definitely the biggest of the game so far, as here is Ponce giving it into Brahim. He's going all the way back into Hanko. Ruben Neves around the corner into Tom Bloxham, who's lost it. And Victor running at us here. He's got to pass through there. Mikel Elise, that is a quality save. Elise taken off as well as a ball in the box. Hanko with his header into Paulo Bernardo. That's Tom Bloxham released. He's actually got Ponce in front of him, who's kind of through. Defenders need to come across, but Lucas Ponce is going to keep on running. Here he is. Can he square this to Bloxham? He just gets the ball away. He's headed into the open goal. Just on the hour mark, Tommy Bloxham with a big goal. That is just what the doctor ordered. If there's going to be a title race, we need to win the game. And that is a big goal to get. Tom Bloxham from the big man just headers it in at the back post. What a big goal that is as Ferrari. He'll put a ball across into Bernie. Now onto Bloxham. That's one through to Ponce. Can he join in the phone? It's over the bar. Still we keep going as Osimhen's peeled off a little bit. Wilk, you mastermind. I don't even know what to call him. It was just one of the saves of the century, that one. As it's going to be whipped in from Emil Smith-Rowe and easily away from Brahim. Not clearly. Another save. This is a real game, but oh, that's Lucas Ponce. He's holding his calf. He's clutching it. Lucas Ponce is crucially injured. Guerra's going to have to come on. But that could derail our season. Not having Lucas Ponce is huge. I mean, he is the best player in this team by far. As Zenta, not a good clearance. We need to hang on in this game. It's Harvey Vale onto Nkunku. What a save! What a game this has been. Guerra to go with it. Tommy Conway's over the top. He's going to look for Tommy Conway. He's the giant killer himself, but he's blazed it over the top. Rushed the shot, but hopefully not the performance. It should be almost over. Tommy Bloxham's goal separates us. It's over the top. We don't want to bottle this like United. It's headed away, and we've beaten top of the league without Ponce for the last 10 minutes. And 1-0 against Chelsea. We are now 8 points within them. Of course, I'm not getting too excited, but this is title race on. Lucas Ponce, it's going to be 2 months, so that kind of is the rest of the season. The FA Cup to play for, and of course the league kind of back on. That's a huge miss. And Tommy Conway's not happy with his game time, so I guess that works in his favour, Ponce getting injured, and I'm trying not to get too disheartened by it. I'm not thinking we're going to win the league now we're beating Chelsea. I'm not thinking we're going to bottle stuff because of Ponce. Going to stay grounded, as of course we're 3 points into the Champions League places. Just where we want to be, and we do have Manchester City up next. Still rejecting bids for Bamba. It's been that good, everyone wants him. As it's third against second here, it is 1 point in it between us and City. Another big game and a bit of a tired team. Trust the process though. Trust the team that beat Chelsea. I've just got to hope. And there he is, Erling Haaland, another player we've got to be careful of. Brahim Diaz against his former club. I don't know if he had a good time at Man City or not. I think he did get some game time, but left to go to Real Madrid. Don't know if he fell out with Pep or not. Just what you want as Erling Haaland running down this wing here. Ferrari's going to try and watch his back. Haaland being pushed out wide a little bit. It's into Musiala. They should have a tired team as well. Hanko with the cover. And Paulo Bernardo putting it through the middle onto Bamba, who gets a cheeky nutmeg. Guerra, he won't be happy, Tommy Conway, that Guerra's in the team as it's back to Bernadelli. Whipping a ball over the top. That's into Bernardo. He tries to shoot. Crossing it in. Guerra to no one. It'll actually go to Zenta, the left back. As Malinovsky with the ball forward into Kaki. We've let him have a bit of space. Hanko's not across. Wilk is out of his skin with saves, but not that time. He doesn't even dive for it. Kaki just rolls it home. I mean, it is quite poor from Wilk not diving for it, but he's made so many saves in the build-up. I don't blame him, really. Kind of blame Hanko for not covering him, as that's a terrible tackle from him. He gives Haaland an excellent opportunity. The ball is rolled into Phil Foden. Bernadelli with a block. Still all over the place, but a free kick given. An apparent offside in there as Bernadelli. Look at that pace. from the right back. He can try and cross it in. That might be deflected in. Oh, just over. Results in a corner. I thought he would put it in his own net. That's a brilliant corner, but no one's there to get on it. Gomez dribble it as that is the end of the first half. Being eventful. Still, I'm not too happy. We're on the wrong side of it as Kaki with a run. That's a brilliant tackle from Hanko. Still, we've lost it. Need to be on it a bit more in the second half as I've just realised it's Matteo in goal. I mean, if we would have actually tested him, we would have seen that. Our keeper from the previous season is Bamba to get a pass out there. Ruben Neves, that's into Tom Bloxham. He's going to try and get away from his men into Guerra here. That's a good one across. Brahim, that's a bad foul. It could be a red, this one, you know. It was terrible. Only a yellow. Malinovsky's got away with it. Seriously terrible as it's just passed straight into Bernardo. He's going to take it on from range. It's not bad. Time's ticking as that's a ball. Foden. Haaland. It's just wrapped up now. It's Erling. There's no stopping that big man. It's just an easy through ball to him and we're going to go to third ourselves. An amazing day at the office against the Blues last time out at home, but the Etihad's proved such a struggle. Not really testing the keeper, but I'm hoping to do it late on. Guerreiro slipped through. That's one back. His first Premier League goal, but it seems to be too little too late. We not got the ball, and they've got it in our half. Musiala just with a little skill going backwards. Try and get a tackle in there, but no. Whistle's gone. 2-1 defeat. Gonna stay in the top 4, fingers crossed, but title race probably back off. We can only change our focus to the round of 16 in the FA Cup. Of course, we want to go in this one. If we don't win the Prem, which does look out of our favour, we can win the FA Cup. Some slight alterations around for it, but we are going to be doing the simulation in game, hoping to beat Fulham. 16 teams left. I saw the likes of Doncaster in there. We've got a chance. Would love to get another chance at playing them, as we've had Rotherham, Fulham and Coventry. Not a huge, horrific run, but we still need to keep going with it. Just couldn't take that chance, however. Douglas Luiz running through. He's give it back into Chevalier. Round the corner into Morel. We're just chasing shadows a bit. Luiz! Oh my days. Oh my days. Douglas Luiz has just put the purest strike ever in the top echelons. Now it's panic stations a little bit. Tommy Conway trying to spin. That ball might fall to Brahim. Obispo in the way. I actually am panicking now. Morel bumped off the ball by Hanko. Come on, give us another chance. No, it's Fulham's. Come on, a corner kick. 72 minutes on the clock. This could be the last one, you know. I've seen them ended quicker, as we're going to try and do a short corner, of course. We're not going to risk the cross. Just when we need to keep the ball, we're going to keep it, as it's into Guerra. Look how many players are back for them. Playing it out wide into Bamba. Can't really squeeze the ball through. That's into Lamarichal tackle. But we have a counter-attack. It's going to go to Reggie Stone. Reggie Stone to run with this one. A man over the top. Reggie, what are you doing? Now it's his last chance. I don't know how Reggie bottled that. It's going to be Brahim to turn inside. He gives it into Tommy Conway. Alfie Farmer, we've gone way too far back. We might be out of the zone, but we're not. Tommy Conway, run through the middle if he's onside, which is not. Brahim Diaz's goal won't count. And that's the final whistle. We're at the FA Cup to Fulham. We've lost on the highlights due to a Douglas Luiz screamer. And I give up on trophy hunting. The only team that really causes a threat left in the competition is City. Yes, Spurs as well. That is horrific to lose, as I guess it's just back to trying to get in the top 4, which we can slip out of if Fulham win. Not Fulham, Spurs. My head's going. I'm just hoping for not another bottle. West Ham will be a quick simulation. We've got Spurs still to play. We can sim this. A 1-0 win. Lamarichal. Slick stuff, yes. We stay in there for another day. Leicester City have actually lost, so we do hold a little advantage. Still them to do today. Yeah, we have them just after Tottenham. We're going to play Tottenham and then do the highlights against Leicester, simulate Villa, and just keep praying that we don't lose the game. A 2-1 win. Zen to the left back. Isak now at Villa, but Bloxham wins it. Lovely stuff. But this is the big one. Tottenham, they're now 6 points behind us, but have 2 games in hand. Seems like Chelsea have actually put the brakes on a little bit as well. We have 4 points off them. Yes, a game in hand, but that could be against City or Spurs. I'm going to check. Chelsea are, okay, the Chelsea are playing Bournemouth away, so nah, it's kind of an easy-ish game in the relegation, but Bournemouth still with a chance of survival, so might be scrapping. We can hope on that anyway, but we can only beat what's in front of us. Spurs are in front of us. Still no Ponce, which has really hindered us, you can tell that, but we're going to try and get the win anyway. And we're at New White Hart Lane, a very good stadium, the big toilet bowl. Let's get it done. Easy header for Ruben Neves right there, straight down into Brahim, now onto Bernardo. It's like we've got like an ex-Manchester City bit of midfield as Guerra Round the corner. We're going to try and cross that with Bernardelli. That's brilliant towards Bloxham. As here's Zenta. Zenta gives it in the centre to Brahim. Brahim just to drop it off into Bloxham. That's a good one too. Trying his luck. Taking our game to the mighty Tottenham. They're trying their chances, but they can't get close to our net. He's talking about Ruben Neves considering retirement. What a spectacle he has been to watch. The screamers he scores. As we've got another injury right here. Not to Ponce, but of course the other man on the other side, Brahim. He's gone down. We're going to have to stick Tommy Conway on. Sick of our players taking knocks, as here's Noosa. Ferrari with a bit of a block, still not dealt with. Varela at marks half-time. It is 0-0. Just the injury, really, to shout about. Upset that we're not in the lead, as here is Gura. Straight on the ball into Tommy Bloxham. Now on to Gura again. We're going to try and not cross this in this time. We're going to try and just play it in. Paulo Bernardo. Tom Bloxham, round the corner, Ruben Neves! It was talking about screamers. Or actually, I was. We're going to cross this one straight into the box. Conway at the near post. That falls to Ferrari. Lay it off. There's Guerreiro. What a goal that is! Just a well-worked corner. Guerreiro, take your men to the corner and celebrate your second Prem goal. One against City, one against Spurs. We will take that one as a Noosa. Running down this wing, he's going to backheel that straight into Sessegnon. Blocked. Good block as well as a Sugo running forward here. Hanko trying to get back. That's a bad tackle. That's a penalty kick. Not good from Bernardelli. He's got the yellow card. And Tottenham with another chance to get level. Vitinha saved by Will. He has been the main man today. He's done everything correct in every game. Varela just to try and run with it here a little bit. Salvio trying to mark up Bernardelli. It bounces off Irv. He tries to block it and he does. Vitinha back in the middle. We're just all over the place. But Bernardelli, get that out. He doesn't. Vitinha. Oh, that is just terrible defending. Vitinha gets it. Why can't we clear his lines? We just need to go again. Come on, Chelsea. There's 4 points in it. We stand a chance at winning this league. That's a brilliant ball through to Tommy Conway. One touch out. What a save, Coble. Throwing Zaki Elkani on now. Ruben Neves. Zaki making the run over the top. Him and Conway are fresh. It's into Elkani. That's dropped into Conway. Oh, Coble. It's in! It's in the back of the net! Oh, Tommy Conway's the giant killer. Does it count as his? What even happened? Oh, I need to see this again. He heads it. It's saved by Coble. It rolls and it hits his knee again. Conway was not involved after the header. It's come off the post, hit the goalkeeper, and he's put it in his own goal. And now all we've got to do is defend Vitinha running with this ball. It's across to where Ferrari needs to mark up. No! Well, it's poor defending as we need to mark up here. Coble's in the box, headed away by Hanko. Straight onto Tommy Conway. Just shoot, mate. Just shoot. I don't care that it was off target. We've won the game 2-1. That could be Champions League football guaranteed. And that is the title charge. On, off, and back on again. Second in the league. Yes, Chelsea still have that game in hand and do have the 4-point gap. We go into Leicester next, but Brahim Diaz has a medial collateral ligament injury. You can tell I'm not good at the injuries. I mean, in my players getting them. I'm perfect at that. I can't help it. I haven't checked the top 4 race just yet. I'm going to hold out until after Leicester, as I've just got a message as well that Zenta's got a pulled groin and will be out for 4 weeks. I must have done that in training. As Chelsea still not playing the game in hand and ticking on to Leicester. You guys can see the point gap. I'm not looking. I'm just hoping and praying we can get the points, as Hanko's going to go to left back where it says he can play. Ballard back in the middle with Ferrari. Tommy Conway is now at left striker and Aguilar's back on the bench. Brahim Diaz injury has given us a knock, but hopefully not enough to put us off Leicester. I do not want Ribeiro, their striker, touching the ball today, so I'm hoping we can avoid him doing so. Jones, they do have the first highlight, easy for Bernardelli. Oh, and they get the second one as well. Ribeiro, here he is on the ball. He's just skinning Bernardelli. He's going to try and pull it across. He's got there first, has got to just slot it home into the bottom corner and put Leicester ahead. Okay, maybe we need to focus on the rest of the players. However, Guerreiro through right here. He's been brilliant today. Can we do what we did to them or they did to us? I'll say it the other way around. Tommy Conway gets another. Looks like an eventful game against them again as a penalty here for Tom Bloxham. I'm going to just try and stick this one down the middle. Come on. Full on power this one. Maximiano Studchan, no chance, but it's saved. And a corner kick for Leicester to come into the box. We need to head that away. Bernardelli off the line. It's turning into all Leicester as Tommy Conway. Ball through the middle onto Bloxham. Bloxham back into Tommy. We're just trying a pop shot. We can't get close. As that brings us to the end of the game. Not a 3-2 like last time. A 1-1 draw. We didn't get beat, but we didn't get the extra 2 points. Disappointing one that, as now we can finally look at the league table and not feel too disheartened. It's 6 points between us and Chelsea, game in hand. So league's a little bit gone. As for actually keeping in the top 4, Liverpool do have a game in hand, but even if they win that, 4 points in. That's brilliant. Champions League football will do us good. Of course, I wanted a trophy more than Champions League football. I cannot lie, and that sounds weird, but that is just how I feel. As of course, still it's not guaranteed. We need to make something from this season, so in the next episode where we have 7 games, is it? I think it is. Yes, it is. Where there's not really a big club, no United, no top 6 Sky Sports team. We've got to be winning. As thank you guys for watching this episode right here. As always, don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe with a notification bell on as well. So I will see you all in the next one. Take care, in a bit, and peace.